Postpartum hemorrhage is the leading cause of birth-related death 25% around the world. The number of the postpartum hemorrhage is 1 person every 4 minutes. That means every 4 minutes had maternal death as 1 person. 2004, World Health Organization evaluated that maternal death from the postpartum hemorrhage more than 10,000. In Thailand, from 2005 to 2008, far increased the rate of the postpartum hemorrhage from 11 to 18%. Postpartum hemorrhage is the leading cause of birth-related deaths around the world. It also affects the postpartum mother both physiological and mentally, such as inadequate lactation and depression. Health Region 3, located in the southern part of Thailand, composed of 5 provinces: นครสวรรค์ พิจิตร อุทัยธานี ชัยนาท and กำแพงเพชร. Women of the reproductive age from the overall population around 19%. This region is 300 to 400 kilometers per hour from Bangkok. The distance from the remote community hospital at the province hospital is about 100 kilometers, 1.5 hours. Early diagnosis and prompt treatment of the postpartum hemorrhage is crucial to survival of the patient, especially within 30 minutes. From 2005 to 2009, postpartum hemorrhage in this region increased from 1.7 to 2.9%. The Regional Health Promotion Center 3, which is responsible for maternal care in this region, found that there were many methods to estimate postpartum blood loss in each hospital, such as visual estimation of number of girths, and closing swab. Usually, these methods are underestimated by around 50% and lead to delay the diagnosis of severe blood loss and also inappropriate treatment times. Maternal death frequency occur in the low socioeconomic women, which has many effects to children and their family thereafter. Regional Health Promotion Center 3 initiated the project to develop and correct methods to estimate blood loss after delivery, which can be used simply and effectively for most hospital service units as the postpartum blood loss collection bag. The blood loss collection bag is made from 30 x 60-inch rectangular plastic bag, which could be easily found in the market, and Thai people use as common usage in Thailand. The plastic bag is split diagonally into the triangle shape. There was a volume scale of 300 ml of the blood loss, and the bottom end of the bag to one of the urgent treatment of blood loss. The blood loss collection bag was developed from the prototype of Sirilan Hospital, which designed a pentagon shape and cost about 160 baht. Health Promotion Center then initiated an idea to use in the rectangular plastic bag commonly used as a reservoir in the garbage bag in our hospital. Splitting into 2 triangle bags will have and residual plastic, which was advantage of this design. This saves money around 30 baht and supports reducing waste and helping combat global warming. Using blood collection bags during the delivery process of pregnant women in Health Region 3 and throughout the presentation in many academic meetings. However, many hospitals could adapt and produce by themselves by using local material, and so did not need to purchase high-cost medical products from foreign countries. This initiative was the present to Maternal and Child Health Board of the Region 3, adopt and define it as the policy to implement in all labor rooms in the region. Capacity building was initiated for all levels of the health personnel caring of the interpartum and postpartum women. Clinical practice guidelines for the postpartum hemorrhage was also developed to improve the quality of service even in the remote area. After the policy of using blood collection bags during the delivery process of the pregnant woman in Health Region 3 and through the presentation in many academic meetings, there were 41 hospitals through the country that purchased a bag from our center. However, many hospitals could adapt and produce by themselves by using local material, and so did not need to purchase high-cost medical products from the foreign countries. Private manufacturers of the blood loss collection bag coordinate with the development team to produce the most practical and low-cost model. All health personnel and service units which use this bag will report the efficiency of the bag, also the level of the postpartum hemorrhage, and the result of the management to policy level of the regional and country. During the implementation period 2014 to 2017, the maternal mortality rate shows as a good trend as 3,010 cases per 10,000 live births respectively. The rate of the postpartum hemorrhage in first 48 hours were 1.9, 1.7, 1.1, and 1.7%, respectively during the same period. Even though the maternal mortality rate of the Thailand was below the suitable development goal and target in 2030, it affects the health and well-being of the children in all aspects of their family. The development of blood loss collection bank aims to reduce the prevention cost of mortality, which many poor and vulnerable women face, in order to improve the standard of care for various levels of health service units for the good health and well-being of the children, women, and their families.